this evening, and Kerry Lanigan is one of the crew members. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
To tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now, let us assume that you are young, healthy, clear-eyed and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can.
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job, how to advance from the mailroom, how to sit down at a desk, how to dictate memorandum, how to develop executive style, how to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to select who to lunch with, how to avoid petty friends, how to begin making contacts, how to
choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Jenkins, I got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They only got half their wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gatcher, but they wanted a 2-tone wicket, and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand?
Look, Jenkins, this is the Worldwide Wicket Company. We're supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Now take it easy, Mr. Gatcher. There was trouble at our Eastern plant, a breakdown.
Well, get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Matthews, any news about the breakdown? I'm feeling much better.
Say, Tackaberry, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it's just got to stop.
All right, I'll send out a memo. The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Who pushed me? Who pushed me? Never mind. Back to work, all of you. You heard me. I said back to work.
Well, I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but, well, I'd like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Bigley. I'm president of this company. That's who I am. As a matter of fact, That's who the hell I am.
Well, I'm
How
sorry,
dare
sir,
you
but...
come to me for a job? Why do you think I have a personnel man? Why do you think I have a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man.
I'm sorry. I know how hard it can be finding a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Thank you, miss. You're very kind. Now, can you show me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? It's right over there.
Thanks.
You're not discouraged.
Of course not. Why, I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. I'll bet she can help you out. You wait right here.
Oh, but that really won't be necessary, miss. I mean... Where do you think you're going? To see the personnel manager, sir. I'm the personnel manager. We're not hiring today. Oh, but I just spoke to Mr. Bigley and... Bigley? Yes, sir. J.B. Bigley. Yes, sir. Why, he told me to see you. J.B. Bigley himself. You were speaking to him. Yes, sir. Why, I just bumped into him. Are you a friend of his? Sir, I don't think a man should trade on friendship to get a job. Very well said, young man. If you'll come to my office, perhaps we can work something out. My name is Brad, and you are? Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch. Pierpont. Maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch. As a matter of fact, sir, it is. Come into my office.
Good God, Rosemary, you could have at least let me finish my Diet Coke.
Oh, this is important, Smitty. I know we can help this boy. Where is he?
How should I know?
Uh-oh, I'll bet he went into Brat's office. You go on in there. You're Brat's secretary. He'll listen to you.
But why this frantic, urgency?
Please, Smitty, I know you can help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from any other creep?
He is not a creep. He has sort of a noble courage, and yet deep down, I feel that he's sort of helpless.
Oh, Rosemary, your mother instinct. It's a big drag.
Now that that's settled, it's nice to have you aboard, Finch. Oh, happy to ship out with you, sir. Oh, here, let me get that.
Who is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless, no.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will take care of the forms and getting your credentials. Miss Smith, this is our new Mr. Finch.
How do you do?
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting in the mailroom. Glad you don't mind that, Finch. Why, sir, in a big pond like this, why, everyone's got to start out as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Oh, say, Bud. You guys from mailroom sent out those wicked catalogs yet? I don't know. I'm going to lunch. 11 o'clock. Why? Because I'm the boss's nephew.
This is Bud Frump, Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He'll be working with you in the mailroom.
Hi, Finch. I'm Bud Frump,
How do you do, Bud?
J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Now, Smitty, get Mr. Finch's particulars. Nice to have you on our team, Finch. Oh, glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. If you remember who you are, and you remember who I am, we'll get along just fine. If not,
You'll go crying to your uncle.
I beg your pardon. I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I phone my mother. She phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about somebody like him.
Thanks.
Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Ah, yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question I'd like to ask you is...
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good. I mean, that's the right answer. Well, what I mean is, it's not very wise to have a girl.
Well, I'm glad you understand that, Miss Pilkington. Why, some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man is trying to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
That is very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Excuse me, Rosemary, are you finished?
For the moment.
Good. If you'll just step into my office, we'll get some work done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss.
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
I'm glad to be aboard.
You see, Rosemary?
Oh, I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters in my day, but that was the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle.
What about it?
New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle and your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
The new Mrs. Finch is in for some lonesome nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you? Downtown, oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Ah, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling busy frown. Such heaven wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
I told you, Miss Crumples, I wanted that on my desk by 8 a.m. It was not on my desk at 8 a.m. It was not on my desk at 8 a.m. Maybe 8:05, but not at 8 a.m. It was...
Oh, you know I'm always first. There is no coffee. There's no coffee. No coffee! Oh! If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies. If I can't make 3 daily trips where shining shrine benignly drips and taste cardboard between my lips, something within me dies. Lies down and something within me dies.
No coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee. coffee. No coffee!
That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, so I spread. But only one chemical substance gets out the lead.
Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break, if I can't take my coffee break, gone is the sense of enterprise, gone and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. Oh! If I can't take my coffee break,
Somehow the soul no longer tries.
coffee,
Somewhere I don't metabolize.
coffee, something within me. Coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, something inside of me.
You pushed me. Oh, ow. Oh, my shoe.
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mail room. One word of caution about the mail room. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mail room. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail.
Oh, well, I'll take that. Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm merely trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job. Finch, if you have any ideas of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you'll see the seat of my pants.
Oh, that's rotten, rotten, rotten. Oh, you know Bud Frump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep those big executives from noticing you.
Thanks for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch,
Oh,
I
please.
think that...
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. You just have to be patient.
Patient? Do you realize I've already been with this company 1 whole week?
I know. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Gee, thanks, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
You know, I wish I were an executive. Uh-oh. Here comes Queen Elizabeth.
Huh?
That's Miss Jones. Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better look busy, and you too.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Oh,
You should be wearing this. Why, it goes so well with your hair.
young man, you just want me to have this flower? You don't know who I am?
Well, that doesn't matter. Why, all that matters is that the flower seems to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, you can't be. Well, that is... You just can't be.
And why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I would have thought... Well, that is... You're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
And if it's not out of line for me to say so, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H.
How is it I haven't seen you before?
I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump, F-R-U-M-P.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you very much for the flower, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I'd like an appointment with the boss at around 3.
I'll check on it. We'll let you know.
Oh, Flower, you got a new boyfriend, Jonesy?
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch!
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
How do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello.
Mr. Gatch would be a very good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. Why, he's in charge of plans and systems, interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Hey, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Great man, Mr. Gatch.
Yes.
I hear he has an opening in his department.
Yes, he has, but he hasn't been able to find anybody to fill the position. Well, thank you for the flower, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hiya, Finch. Miss Jones.
Miss Jones!
Say, Rosemary, I've got to talk to you about
Finch,
something.
quit goofing off. You have to pick up that second delivery.
Right, old buddy boy. Look, Rosemary, I got to get to work. And by the way, thanks for that flower.
Thanks for the flower. You gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, certainly you won't begrudge an old woman one moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important being nice to her.
I'm glad to understand that. I'll see you later.
Rosemary. Rosemary, how are you?
Oh, Smitty, I don't know. Oh, Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
Ha! A businessman.
Yes, give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thank you. One of these days when I'm running a whole show around here. Hi, Mom, Bud. Oh, I know I left my jacket, Mom, but it's warm out. Now look, Mother, I just found out something important. There's gonna be a new head of the mailroom and I want the job. You've gotta call Aunt Gertrude. I know I'm next in line, Mother. But there's this new guy working here who has me real worried. Oh, he's polite. He never goofs off, comes in on time, works hard. Yeah, he's a real rat.
Hold on, just one moment, please. Mr. Bigley.
Yes, Miss Jones?
Mr. Bigley, your wife is calling.
My wife? Well, tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm out. Damn it, put her on. Hello, Gertrude. Glad you called. What's on your mind? I'm busy. Well, Gertrude, I can't help but there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. Why, if I switched signals in the middle of a game, it would upset the whole team. If I interfered, it would be nepotism. Nepotism! That's when your nephew is a goddamn fool. Yeah, well, I'll see. Miss Jones!
Yes, Mr. Bigley.
Miss Jones, I've told you that talking to my wife upsets me.
Well, you said to put her on, Jake.
Well, never mind all that. I need something to calm me down. Where's my,
I put it in the back of your right-hand bottom drawer. Yes.
Thank you.
Let's get going, boys. Let's get going.
Yes, sir, Mr. Twimble. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of this entire mailroom, I would like to tell you that I am very pleased with your work. Very pleased.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you seem to have this inborn gift of mail-roomery. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Of course, yes.
Hello, mailroomery. Mailroom. Just a minute. Mr. Twimble.
Yes.
Brat and personnel.
Oh, this may be a very important call for some of us, yes. Hello?
What's the idea?
What's the idea about what, Bud?
You know. You're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good.
Well, good God, Bud, just because I'm nice to a man doesn't mean I have to have an angle.
If anybody's gonna get his job around here,
I got
know.
it, Mr. Rat. Thanks very much, yes. Well, boys, looks as if they're promoting old Twimble here to the shipping department.
Congratulations.
Who's gonna be the new head of the mail?
Oh, look, don't want to say till it's official, but Mr. Brat's gonna leave the choice to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization, and you have been an outstanding mailroom head.
And we want you to choose your successor, and we want you to choose him on merit, and on merit alone, yes.
Well, that's not very fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke, smoke, smoke. He's going to go call his mother. That's not going to help him if I have anything to say about it, no. As a matter of fact, I already have somebody else in mind for the job, yes I do.
Say, Mr. Twimble.
Yes?
Exactly how long have you been with this company?
Long, long, long time. Last month, I became a quarter of a century man.
Gee, that's beautiful. A whole quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century. Yes.
And how long have you been in the mailroom?
Well, let me see, I started there. 25 years. Not easy to get a medal like this, no. It takes a combination of skill, yes, of course, diplomacy, and bold caution, yes. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now, brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks.
I think so too.
Well, tell me, what would you say?
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, then goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead.
A Valentine.
Tell me, is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
Executive policy is by me okay.
You'll never rise up to the
But
top.
there's one thing clear. Whoever the company hires, I will still be here.
Yeah, you certainly found a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it, now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Oh, what style, what punch!
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. That tuna fish sandwich, it's delicious.
I must try it.
Early in the week.
Have any hobbies?
I'm a hobby. I play cheat with Mr. Brat.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
Because I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me okay.
How can you get anywhere?
Until you have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You will still be here.
Let's go.
Never take a risk all year.
They may be promoting me, but until then, the mail must go through, yes. Hello there, Bud. How's your mother?
Oh, she's... What mother?
What mother?
Hello, men. Well, Twimble, it's official. As of now, you're head of shipping.
Oh, thanks very much, Mr. Pratt.
Now let's talk about your successor.
Brat, have you heard from my uncle today?
No, Bud. Now, I realize that your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you chosen to fill them?
Well, Mr. Pratt, I've given it a great deal of thought, pro and con. And I think your man for the job, well, young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
I'm sorry, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
Yes, sir. You see, I think there's a man more qualified than I am. A man who's been here longer. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding.
Bud Frump.
This is something. I mean, surprise-wise. But as long as he feels that way.
I'm gonna go call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand this.
Well, let me explain. You see, Mr. Twimble, knowing you has taught me an awful lot. Why,
Hello. Yes, JB, this is Brad.
It's the big boss.
I understand your situation, JB. Actually, we had given the job to someone else, but he turned the job over to Bud. He says that Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't appear to be out of his mind. He was just about to explain when you called. Go ahead, Finch.
As I was saying, Mr. Twimble, knowing you has taught me that the whole company is greater than any one person.
He says that the whole company is greater than any one person.
The whole team is greater than any one single player.
The whole team is greater than any one single player.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole salad is bigger than any one piece of lettuce.
The whole salad is bigger than any... Oh, you can hear him.
The whole omelet is bigger than any egg.
Isn't it great, JB? Kinda chokes you up. His name? Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. I'll be keeping an eye on him too, JB. Goodbye. Well, Finch, you got me off the hook with Mr. Bigley.
Oh, I'm glad I could help you, Mr. Bratt.
I appreciate it. Good luck, Twimble.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Twimble, shouldn't I take that mail to Mr. Gatch?
Gatch.
Gatch.
Gatch?
Gatch.
Say, Mr. Gatch is looking for a new junior executive in his department.
He is?
I think I'm going to tell him about you. Your thoughtfulness, your generosity may have proven to be good things.
By George, ethical behavior always pays.
You've done a wise thing,
Oh,
Finch.
that doesn't matter, sir. All that matters is that I did what was right.
My mother was so happy.
Boys and girls, may I present the new head of the mailroom, Bud Crump.
Thanks, Monty.
Good luck, Bud.
Now, Finch, if you'll come with me, I'd like to speak with you.
He sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did it for me, though.
I still think my original choice of man was best.
Now, wait a minute, Twimble. Ponty okayed it.
No, it's just that I
We'll
cannot...
have no reneging. I was promised the job.
Now, wait a minute, Bud. I've been here a long time. A quarter of a century. I just want to make sure that things are done, well, the right way.
I know what you mean, Mr. Twimble. From now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells him that he'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
Ooh, he's beaming with company pride.
I've conquered that over-ambitious rat inside.
Old Bud is no longer the frump he used to be.
I pledge to the company sweet conformity.
Hooray, hooray!
I will someday earn my medal, 25-year employee. I'll see to it that that medal is the only thing they ever pin on me.
The front way is the company way. Executive policy is by him okay.
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
We know the company may like or lump any man.
I'm so proud.
And if you choose to, the company may dump any man.
I'm so
but
happy.
they will never come from the company man. Rumple play is the company, rumple play is the company, rumple play is the company way. Rump!
I want to invite all of you to have lunch on me.
Boys and girls, I have another announcement to make. It appears that Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch into his department as a junior executive.
Wait a minute. Wait. That lunch? It's Dutch. And in fact, it's canceled.
Auntie, that's wonderful. I told you to have patience.
You're right, Rosemary. Thanks a lot.
Gee, maybe you should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Ponty, I'm always available.
Gee, Rosemary, you sure are wonderful. I hope I can show my appreciation sometime, and then maybe we'll...
Lunch.
What?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
I'd love to. Well, you said what about lunch?
Yeah, but
Gee,
I
I
didn't...
thought you'd never ask me.
But
Let's
Rosemary,
see, where should we go? I know a cute little place. It's called the Hungry Chief. It's very reasonable. I'll get my things and meet you right here.
But Rosemary, I didn't mean what about lunch. I meant what about lunch? Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Gatch.
How's the young junior executive feeling?
Oh, fine, just fine, Mr. Gatch.
Hey, come on, I'll buy you lunch up on the roof in the executive club.
Lunch? In the executive club? Me?
Sure, now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
Well, that'd be a great honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll go get my coat.
Okay, I'll meet you at the elevator.
Rosemary! Seeing you around always brightens up my days.
Mr. Gatch, please.
Oh, I've got to stop reading Playboy.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch.
Yeah. How do I look?
You look fine, Ponji. You look just fine. Have a good time.
Thanks a lot, Rosemary. I'll see you later.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Boy.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Well, damn it, Gertrude, I don't have time for this nonsense about Bud. I know. Blood is thicker than water, but Bud Frump is thicker than anything. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now listen to me, Gertrude. The next time Bud complains to his mother and she calls you and you call me, you're all fired.
Mr. Bigley!
Yes, Miss Jones.
Mr. Bigley, there's a young lady who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
Well, what's her name? What does she want?
She says you know.
Well, put her on. Put her on. Hello? Well, now you knew I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. Just one moment. Miss Jones, get me bright personnel right away. Now you be here tomorrow. Fine. Bye-bye. Hello, Brett. This is JB. I wonder if you could do me a favor. Could you possibly find a spot for a young girl who wants to be a secretary? Oh, she's an old friend of the family. Yeah, her dad was a schoolmate of mine at Old Ivy. Oh, bright girl, bright girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? Her name's LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Did you all get a chance to order a laminated copy of the memo when I became head of the mailroom? Oh! Wow. Can I help you, honey? I don't think you understand, miss. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Brad of Personnel. I'm the secretary.
I spotted that the moment you walked in.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I'm new at this, and I really don't...
Miss LaRue?
Yeah? Oh, I mean, yes?
I'm Bert Bratt, personnel. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no, not at all, sir. It is all I whom am late.
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, yes. You see, I was very naughty this morning. I'm still not accustomed to early arrival.
Oh, I understand. Well, if you'll just come with me. This is my secretary, Miss Smith.
How are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Pratt, Mr. Pratt.
What is it, Smitty?
I have to get some tax withholding forms.
You do that. Now, if you'll just come with me, I'll get your particulars.
Oh, 39, 22, 38.
I win the pool!
Gentlemen, may I have a moment?
Say, Brad, I need a new secretary.
Gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
And I'd sure like to determine them.
Gentlemen, a secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy to fondle and dandle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Bratt. We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Bratt.
It's a company rule, Mr. Bratt.
A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy, a secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not.
A toy. A secretary is not to be used for play therapy. Even to know you're a boy, remember no matter what. Neurotic only you're not. A secretary is not. A toy. She's a highly specialized key component of operational unity, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community.
With a mother at home, she supports. And you find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor an erector set.
He happened to Charlie McCoy, boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fella forgot, a secretary is not a toy. On her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing, wound by key, pulled by string.
Her pad is to write in and not spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy,
no! The secretary you got is definitely not employed to do a gavotte. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not a tinker toy.
can you believe it, Gretchen? A wife and 5 kids!
5 kids, oh my God!
No, I went 3 months before I found out.
He has 5 kids, so what'd you say to him?
So I just keep your hands where they belong.
5 kids, oh my God.
Jackie!
Jackie, me, you creep!
5 kids,
Anyway, as I was telling you, he said that I'm next in line for a promotion.
He told you that?
Yes, but I don't believe him because he's always lying.
Anyway, I'm telling you, he would not leave me alone.
Oh, I know what you mean. I stood close to that man, and I swear he does not wear deodorant.
Ugh, tell me about it.
Oh, it's disgusting. So what'd you say to him?
So I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
Hey, I think she likes me. Anyway, he said I'd be head of sales within a year, and I'd get a raise in my own office, and a window with a view, and even my own secretary. And you know what that means. Hey, a new toy to fool around with.
I'll tell you, Genevieve, Milty Gatch has got away with words. He's also got away with his hands.
You better be careful, honey. Otherwise, you're going to be in the trouble that I'm in.
Okay?
I don't know what keeps happening. What did you do?
I told him to keep his hands where they belong.
Ladies? I'm dying to see that new production chart.
Well, that I can wait for, but have you seen that new secretary?
I'd like to see her production chart.
So anyway, that cute new executive?
Uh-huh.
So what did you decide?
So what the hell? I'm gonna have dinner with him.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I guess not,
No.
but...
Did you call my wife and tell her I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. Bigley. Oh, by the way, you left your golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow is Saturday and you're playing with Mr. Wampa, the chairman of the board.
Yes, well, I'm staying in town tonight, so I'll come in the morning and pick up the clubs.
And you asked me to remind you about your college alumni association.
Oh, yeah. Well, send them the same check. I get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they get that fat check from old Least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. Bigley.
Oh, say, JB, there's a phone call for you. Your wife.
My wife? Damn it. I'll take it in your office. That'll be all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Oh, hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Fine, just fine, Miss Jones. Thank you for all that helpful advice you've been giving me lately.
I'm glad our little talks have proven valuable.
They sure have. And by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
In the bowling tournament. Why, I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
Oh, I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, Finch, how would you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I sure would love to, Miss Jones, but I've got to get up early tomorrow. I'm working, you know.
On Saturday? Nobody around here works on Saturday. You're a very unusual boy, Ponty. You'll go far.
Thank you, Miss Jones. That means a lot coming from you, since you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. Why, he's so thoughtful and capable. Why, didn't I hear him remembering to send a check to his old school? Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't ever let JB hear you say that. He's a groundhog.
But what school did he go to?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Of course, they're the groundhogs. Mr. Bigley is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Don't worry about me. I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Well, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Ponty. It's been a long day.
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
I've been working pretty hard.
It's been a long day.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight?
That depends
On what?
on where I'm having dinner.
Huh? Oh.
Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them. The secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted. Not very much to say. But I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking,
I wonder if we take the same bus.
and he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking,
He really is a dear.
and he's thinking.
But what of my career?
Then she says, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's
been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Now she's thinking,
I wish that he were more of a flirt.
and he's thinking.
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
Now she's thinking,
For dinner we could meet.
and he's thinking.
We both have got to eat.
And she says, "Achoo," and he says,
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
"Hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stoker's. It's a $7.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the ad, not bad, service for two, $12.58. To make a bargain, make a date."
Wonderful.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking,
What female kind of trap could I spring?
and he's thinking.
I might as well forget the whole thing.
Now she's thinking,
Suppose I take his arm.
and he's thinking.
Well, really, what's the harm?
Then she says,
Hungry?
and he says,
Yeah.
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 Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Take the stairs.
"Stairs, stairs."
You've been complaining to your brother again. She wants you promoted.
Why not? Other people are being promoted.
Well, I told your Aunt Gertrude.
Oh, there you are. Oh, good evening, Mr. Bigley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle Jasper, it's...
Oh, you never call me that around here.
I'm sorry, JB.
Now, don't you have something you could be doing?
I was just gonna get my hat and coat and go home.
Good. How do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big, fat nothing.
Sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
Hey, look, I thought you were going to help me be a big businesswoman like Helen Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. What happened? Well, I'm stuck in a goddamn fiddle gravity pool with no one to fish me the hell out.
Angel, these things take time. You have to learn, yes, miss, you have to learn that in a large operation like Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple facets which are very important in the scheme of things. Hetty, I promise you
I
that...
give up a wonderful job, head cigarette girl at the Copa.
But the surroundings! You said you hated those men staring at you, making advances.
That was no different around here in big business. At least the Copa, when I got pinched, I got tipped. Well, a girl can't even bend down to pick up a pencil around here with confidence.
You mean somebody has been bothering you? Who? Just let me know. Yes, miss, in a large operation like Worldwide Facets, there are many multiple wickets which are very important in the scheme of things. Who pinched you?
I don't care about that. You did not keep your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every word. I'll tell you what. You go home, I'll be there in 10 minutes, and we'll talk it over.
No.
Oh, but Angel, yes, miss, in a large operation like Worldwide Wickets, there are many more... Why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30th floor.
Why don't you jump?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I was just trying to make her feel more at home. She seems a rather shy person.
Well, go right ahead, JB. Oh, I'm gonna go have dinner with Mother. She loves dinner with me. That's because I tell her everything that happens all day at the office. Now he's thinking
The kid could really put me through hell.
and she's thinking
The kid could even name the hotel.
and he's thinking
I wonder if he'd dare.
and she's thinking
There's blackmail in the air.
and he says
It's a holdup.
and she says
Down.
Wait a minute. Okay. You're promoted.
Well,
It's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
well it's been a long been a long been a long been a long day.
Yeah, Ma? Yeah, so how's Jimmy Joe Bob? Really? Oh, my. And so everything in Texas sounds real good. Yeah. Edna's here. Edna. My family says hi.
Oh, hi.
She says hi. Yeah. Well, Ma, I just love these long conversations with you in the morning. They're just great. All right. Bye now.
How's Texas?
Oh, everything's just fine. Except for, my little brother, Jimmy Joe Bob. He tried to kill the mayor again.
Again?
Again. I know what's wrong with that boy, I tell you. Well, that's it.
Yeah, all spick is a span. Bet you know some slob will come along and dirty the whole place up.
Nah, not on Saturday morning. Come on, let's do the big shots now.
Wait a minute, I got a wedgie here the size of the Grand Canyon.
Good morning. Is it morning already, sir? Good God, man, have you been here all night? I just had a few things to catch up on. I shouldn't be here much longer. Well, by George. I'm sorry, your name slips my mind. Oh, Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H. Ah, yes, I've heard good things about you from my scouts. Thank you, sir. Well, Finch, it's great to see a man in there carrying the ball. You know, you make me feel a bit guilty. I just came in today to pick up my golf clubs. Have to play around, with Wally Wamper, chairman of the board. Well, I suppose a man has to do that sort of thing once in a while. Yes, well, don't push yourself too hard, Finch. There are limits, Oh, don't worry, sir. I won't. Well, I'll go get those clubs. What's that you're humming? I didn't realize I was humming, sir. You were humming the old Ivy fight song. Must have been unconscious on my part. Did you go there? Were you a groundhog? Well, actually, sir. Say it, boy, come out with it. I know a lot of men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not afraid of old Ivy, are you? Of course not, sir. That's the groundhog spirit. I should have known you were a groundhog. What year?
Finch, when did you graduate?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was thinking about the big game today. We're playing the Chipmunks, you know. Sorry I can't be there.
Yeah, I can't get up there either. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Ah, we should take him, sir. Chernowski's knee is much better.
Oh, with Chernowski in there, the team's morale should pick up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even though we won't be there in person, we'll be rooting for him. Right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong. Grand old ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old ivy, and never yield. Rip, 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 the chipmunk off the field.
When you fall on the ball,
and you're down there at the bottom of the heap.
down at the bottom of the heap,
Where the mud is oh so very, very deep.
down in the cruddy muddy deep.
Forget, boy, that's what they call us.
They call us Groundhog. Groundhog. Stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong.
The chipmunk
Grand old ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old ivy, and never yield. Rip, 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 the chipmunk off the field.
I enjoyed that, sir. So did I, boy. So did I. Well, I'll go get those clubs now. Rip, 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 the chipmunk goes. What's that you're doing?
There, I just wanted to finish that one stitch. I know this may look silly, sir, but, well, I've always found that knitting helps me relax.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too.
Really?
Yep, been doing it for years. It's good for my nerves. Nobody knows, except my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her?
Yeah, I think I've met her.
Well, tell me, Finch, what's this gonna be?
Well, sir, I thought I'd make a bird cage cover.
Bird cage cover. Nope, never made one of those, but how do you like this?
That's beautiful, sir, just beautiful.
I made the covers for the golf clubs too, see? Fuzzy pom-pom stitch.
You know something, Mr. Bigley? I really feel sorry for men that don't knit. They lead such empty lives.
I like the way you think, Fink.
That's Think Finch, sir.
Think Finch. Yes. Yes, well, tell me, what are you heading for around here? What's your ambition in this outfit? A bright fellow like you must have it all planned out.
Well, actually, sir, I guess if I ever get into a situation where I have a choice, I'd like to be somewhere where I can do something real, something down to earth, something a man can sink his teeth into. The advertising department.
Advertising, son, no, I wouldn't want that for an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. Why, this place has seen 15 different advertising men in the past year alone. The poor devils disappear at the rate of one a month.
Why's that?
I fire them.
But if you had a man with ideas, he could swing it.
Ideas, that's what I look for. I hire men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas. And not one of them will ever do what I tell them. No, Finch, you stick to your department, you'll do fine, that damn good department. By the way, where are you?
Oh, plans and systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Ah, good man, Gatch, stick with him. And I'll keep an eye on you too.
Okay, sir. Well, here you are. Have a wonderful day. I gotta get this done before midnight.
Midnight, that's the groundhog spirit. Groundhog.
Groundhog.
be a cheerleader.
You know, me too. The groundhog. Groundhog. Yay, ground. Ollie, I think I watched one too many toilets today. Well, what was that anyway?
Oh, college songs.
What college?
Hot side Vassar.
This is JD saying, what are we running around here? What's that? We are running that ball too hard. Boom! Sing! F-I-N-C-H! The boy that works here all weekend. I don't know, I was there with him, working side by side. So glad he helped. Well, first of all, I want him to have an office of his own. Deserves the best you have available. Oh, nothing fancy. Just want him getting ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Come on in. Well, how do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
Well, it's not bad considering. You know, I did want to have my name put above my door, but I decided not to ask because there's no door.
It's beautiful. Look, I can only stay a couple of minutes, but I just wanted to tell you that I had a good time the other night.
So did I. You know, the conversation was really good. I guess I talked the whole time, didn't I?
I liked it. But just one thing, Ponty, about what happened after. I mean, when we said goodnight. I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me or anything. And, well, it was our first date and everything, and I guess it's natural for a fella to get a little bit fresh for the girl, and maybe even make it pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to wake up early. Miss?
Oh, I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
Well, a secretary was ordered to be assigned to you on your resignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
Won't you sit down, Miss LaRue?
Oh, thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue,
Oh, just
I'd like...
call me Hetty.
Well, I think that since this is a business relationship,
Hey,
we better
you
just...
are cute.
Excuse me one moment, please.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
And now, Miss LaRue, let's take some dictation.
Okay. Shoot.
This will be a letter to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our conversation, which...
Wait a minute, you trying to catch a train here?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand is safer. Oh, but I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast?
Ooh, like a jackrabbit, 12 words a minute.
Tell me, Miss LaRue, what exactly was your former position?
I was in the tobacco business. Oh, but then Mr. Bigley.
Mr. Bigley?
Yeah, well, he got me interested in wickets. So I matriculated myself through business school, and well, here I am.
Yes, there you are.
Hey, go ahead, dictate some more. I think I'm gonna like this jazz.
Why don't we let this letter wait, Hetty? Instead, why don't you take this to Mr. Gatch?
Mr. Gatch.
Yes, he's my boss. And make sure it gets to Mr. Gatch himself. And Hetty. Personally.
Okay, Charlie. Mr. Gatch's office. Yeah, one moment, please. Mr. Gatch! Mr. Finch's secretary is outside and she'd like to speak with you personally.
Have her come in, baby.
I'll get her. Mr. Gatch?
Yes?
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give...
What are you doing tonight?
Oh, I have a date with one of my gentleman friends.
Oh, come on. This is Milt Gatch. You're in the big time now. Have a seat. You don't want to mess around with small fry.
Mr. Finch's office. Yeah, one moment, please. It's for you, sir! Production!
Thank you, Miss Krumholtz. Hello, Finch speaking. Yes, I'm in charge of plans and systems now. Mr. Gatch? He was transferred to one of our out-of-town offices. Yeah, Venezuela.
Say, Joe, I was going to call you. It appears we're getting a new advertising vice president. Another one? Who is it this time? A fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington. B-B-D-O. Oh, my God. That's right. JB hired him. Anyway, we're giving him a reception tonight.
In the executive club on the roof.
I wonder how long this guy'll last. I don't know. We're giving him the full treatment. You can invite your secretary. We're inviting some of the executive secretaries. Okay, Brat. BBDO.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where were you?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, that is wonderful. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means that I'll be invited to the reception this evening. And Ponty will be there. Oh, Smitty, I have been dreaming of a chance like this. Honey has never seen me all dressed up. You know, glamorous. Guess what this is?
Your lunch.
Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. It's a new dress. It's just beautiful.
I hope it works. Good luck.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, I think maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too.
That's a good idea. I hope you're very popular at the party tonight.
Maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance, a most exclusive dress from Gay Paris. Well, it's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond And why? One guy, this irresistible Paris original, I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris original, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go dreamy, and blame it all on his own masculine will, never knowing that irresistible Paris original, so temptingly tight, I'm wearing tonight, especially for him, for him. For him, this irresistible Paris original, I'm wearing tonight. She's wearing tonight, and I could bet some irresponsible dress manufacturer just didn't play fair. I'm one of a pair, and I could... Oh, no!
Irresistible, Paris original, all slinky within, already slunking, and I could die.
And I could kill her.
And I could... This irresistible, Paris original, trace sexiness pop. God damn it, voila! And I could spit.
$99 I hand out for something to make me stand out, and suddenly I've gone into mimeograph.
Don't laugh.
This irresistible Paris original, this mass-produced crime, I'm wearing tonight for the very last time.
What a dress! Eddie, will you have a drink?
Oh, I never touch anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
It's 10 after.
Oh, which way's the booze?
Right over here.
I'll have a double martini.
Here he is, boys and girls. You know, our advertising department has been in trouble for a long time. But I now think we found the man who's going to put worldwide wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I'd just like to say that I'm proud to be joining the worldwide Wicket family. Now, I don't know very much about wickets, but I know about advertising. My theory of advertising can be summed up in one sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
Good sound.
And I'd just like to say...
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington. What the hell kind of name is that?
I'd just like to say...
Hey, you call this a double martini? There isn't even an olive in it.
As I was saying...
to be feeling well.
Oh, I'm feeling fine.
You're feeling terrible.
Oh, hey, Finchy, let's dance.
I'm already dancing with Rosemary.
Everybody dance!
Oh.
Come on, Hetty, let's dance.
No.
Ow, Hetty! Come on, Hetty. JP wants me to take you.
Why? You must have heard the rumor.
Oh, Hetty! 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 Come on, Hetty.
Wait a minute. Wait.
JP wants me to take you home.
Ooh, what I need is a shower.
JP wants me to take you home? No.
No, I'm going to JP's office. He has a private shower there. Hey, but I'll tell you what. I'll go to JP's office and take a shower, and then I'll come back down to the party.
Okay, Hetty. Have a nice shower.
Thanks, bud. Aw, hey. You know something? You're cute. You're not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Ooh. Hey, Matt, you going up to the party?
Yeah, bud.
Can you do me a favor and tell Finch I want to speak to him? It's important.
Right, bud.
Da, 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 da. Oh, sexy Hetty, isn't there? Taking a shower, da, 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 da. And I got something up my sleeve. Olay! That's gonna put little old Finchy right out of his... Hi, Finch!
Hi, bud. What's the problem?
JP wants you to go to his office. He'll meet you there.
But I just saw JB and he didn't say anything about this.
Well, you know how it goes around here with the new advertising managers. I don't think he wanted to say anything in front of Ovington's.
But I don't suppose your uncle is considering me for any...
I only know I was told to tell you to go to his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks a lot, bud.
Now to get to my uncle. Oh, he's upstairs. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Olay.
Hey, not bad. Someday.
Yes, help!
Mr. Bigley?
No, it's me.
Oh, hi, Hetty. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley here.
Mr. Bigley? He's not coming. Someone gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, I gotta get back to the
Oh,
party.
that's your hurry.
Well, I gotta get going,
Well,
really.
it's more fun down here.
Well, maybe. But
Hey, are you anxious to get back to that Rosemary?
Rosemary? No, she and I are just good friends.
Good. I mean, that's very sensible. Well, an up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. You know, I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Yeah, Venezuela. Look, Hetty, I think it's...
Wouldn't JB just die if he walked in and found you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Oh, come on, let's try it.
No
Now,
way.
look here, Finch. If you don't kiss me, I'm going to tell JB you did.
Well, okay, but just once. Rosemary. Rosemary.
Rosemary!
Oh, that kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
Hey, it's hardly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hetty. Something has happened to me and I just can't explain it.
Finch, you're in love.
That's right. Finches and loves. It's like music all around me, like a symphony. I must have been in love with her ever since she took my particulars.
And you found that out by kissing me?
Yes, Hattie.
Oh, gee, I don't even know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out it came. Rosemary. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo. Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Ponzi, I heard Bud Frump talking at the party. Where is she?
Oh, Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I don't hear a thing.
Rosemary. Oh, it's all around me. It's like a beautiful blue sky.
Now look here, J. Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your
Rosemary,
mind?
darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime, of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your I've been so wrapped up in trying to get ahead that I never realized. It's as though I'm seeing you for the very first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have on two different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Look, I can explain this. You don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do. Well, don't let me stop you. Go right back to her. Go back to making love to her. Kiss her again. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
Oh, Rosemary. Gee, what do I do now?
Let's do what she said.
Now kiss me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bigley. It's all my fault. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
Oh, well, I see. Well, actually, I just came in to wash up.
Excuse me.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Well, never mind all that. But I do want you to know I still don't approve of what you were doing when I came in here. I don't approve of such things in between executives and their secretaries.
But Mr. Bigley, Miss Pilkington isn't my secretary.
Oh, yes, good point.
I thought we'd find you here, JB. We've been looking for you.
Yeah! I haven't finished my speech yet!
You made a fine speech.
Yes, you did. Very fine speech.
Ovington, this is Mr. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, but I'm very interested in advertising. And I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Why, thank you.
And Mr. Bigley, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an all-American halfback in college?
Is that so? Well, where'd you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world. Northern State.
A chipmunk!
I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered those groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I'm no bigot. I've hired men from all colleges, badgers, bulldogs, tigers, trojans, gophers, but never a chipmunk. Your letter of resignation is accepted, and you may leave through the back door. Red! The chipmunk
Chipmunk rock! Chipmunk rock! Chip, 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 chipmunk!
That was a narrow squeak.
Oh, that certainly was a shock to me, sir.
Finch is a good thing to run the ball when it comes to advertising.
JB, what are we going to do about a new advertising vice president?
Finch, it may be fate that you happen to be here at this very moment. You've always wanted this rotten job. Think you can handle it?
Well, sir, I think
if there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me? Vice president?
Now, JB, I don't mean to question your decision. Finch is very bright, but he's inexperienced and...
I like him.
I like him.
I like him.
I think we've hit on something here, Brat. Why, this boy is loaded with great ideas.
Ideas. Yes, Finch, tell us your ideas.
Well, actually...
come on, Finch, where are those ideas?
The truth is, sir,
Put up or shut up, son.
Well, I just wanted
Get
to...
on the ball or you'll be out of here like a shot.
Well, Mr. Bigley, actually, I wanted to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
JB, the plans board is meeting day after tomorrow. He can give us all his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you have 24 hours, 48 hours, excuse me, to give us a clean-cut advertising presentation. Better get on the ball, Finch. You're vice president in full charge of advertising now. And up till now, I've been pretty dissatisfied with your work.
Well, I don't care, because I'm vice president now. Vice President Finch. What do I do first? Hello, operator? Give me the stationery shop downstairs. Hello? This is Mr. Finch. Do you remember those cards I was telling you about a week ago? Well, go ahead and print them. Thanks. What now? You can come in now, girls.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Bigley just made me vice president.
Congratulations. Can I be your secretary?
Well, I sure would love that, Hetty, but Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll have to wait for that pigeon till after we've married.
Rosemary?
I'm gonna be your secretary?
Well, sure. You're Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I've taken over his whole department. So naturally, you'll be mine.
And what makes you think I'd want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
But Rosemary, Mr. Bigley just made me vice president. That's a very tough job. I can't do it without you. Listen, Rosemary, I need you.
You do? All right then, I'll be your secretary.
Great, let's get to work.
Finch, haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator? Who paints names on office doors?
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? No, I can't.
Why not?
Because you're my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
This is Mr. Finch. I'd like my name on my door in gold leaf.
Oh no!
J. Pierpont. J. Pierpont.
Suddenly there is music.
Oh, all capitals.
In the sound of my name.
Block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President.
Vice President!
In charge of advertising.
There must be a way to stop him. There must be. There must.
All of my lifetime program will be more of the same.
Usual spelling. J.
Pierpont. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
I can't stand it anymore.
Whatever happened to
Why would you sit at your own door?
There
is wonderful music in the very sound of your
I will return.
There sure is a lot of whispering going on this morning.
It's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became a vice president, they've all been scared out of their wits. But when's the big meeting anyway?
This afternoon, I hope Ponty comes up with something. Where are you going?
I'm home.
At 10 o'clock in the morning?
I've resigned. I'm quitting.
But nonsense. You've been threatening that all week.
Well, this time it's official. I left a letter of resignation on his desk today. Just wait till he reads it.
Why?
Smitty, I just can't take it anymore. I don't mind a person ignoring me completely as long as he pays a little attention. Smitty, he just doesn't need me.
But he told you he loved you and that he wanted to marry you.
That was supposed to be a secret.
Don't worry, I didn't tell anybody.
Hey, what's the matter?
Rosemary's resigning from Finch.
But I thought he was going to marry her. That's what I thought, too.
I only told the girls. But don't worry, she will forgive him.
Never.
Oh, you gotta.
Look, Rosemary, there's something that you can't overlook. That's loyalty.
I have been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him, I mean to us. Us girls.
Yeah.
Us girls. How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? Hallelujah. How often does a dream come true without a sign of conflict or barrier? Hallelujah. Why should a man like him as a typhoid carrier
from this land of carbon paper to the land of flowered chins. Hallelujah. How often does a Cinderella get a crack at the prince? Cinderella and the prince.
Wait a minute. I'm no Cinderella. I've got $8,500 in the bank and a savings bond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president, so that automatically makes him a prince. True?
True! And you're automatically a Cinderella.
See? Don't you realize? You're a real life fairy tale, a symbol divine. So if not for your own sake, please, darling, for mine.
Don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince.
Don't rewrite your story. You're the legend, the folklore, the working girl's dream of glory.
We were raised on you, darling, and we've loved you ever since. Don't mess up a major miracle. Don't, Cinderella, don't turn down the prince.
Oh, let us live it with you, each hour of each day. On the
Elizabeth Garden in the station wagon, hurry from 21 to the Tarrytown PTA.
No. New Rochelle.
Rochelle PTA. Please.
Oh, do not leave us minus.
Please.
Our vicarious bonus.
Please.
We want to see His Highness married to your lowness. On you, Cinderella Ciciones. So when you name that happy day, please bonus.
Bonus. But don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince.
Why spoil our enjoyment? You're the symbol, the fable of glorified unemployment.
We were raised on you, darling, and we've loved you ever since. Don't mess up our favorite fairy tale. Don't, Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Don't turn down the prince.
All right, I'll give him one more chance.
So you are now a vice president. And climb the ladder of success rung by painful rung until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully. Unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know bring it to you.
Hi, Ponty.
Hi, bud.
Sorry I busted in, but there was no one outside. First time I've seen your new office. Quite a layout. My favorite style. Chinese provincial. I suppose you're wondering what I'm doing here.
Frankly, yes.
Well, I want you and me to be friends. You know, smoke and peace pipe. You never liked me.
Oh, bud,
Don't deny it. It's true. And I don't blame you. I've been a no good, backbiting fink.
Oh, bud, that's a bit strong.
How would you put it?
I guess your way is best.
Well, I want to change all that. Now, I know you're stuck for an idea, and I was
wait a
thinking.
minute, bud. I'm not stuck for any ideas.
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway program.
I told you I'm not interested. What was that?
I have this idea for a television giveaway program. It's called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We hide $1,000 savings bond somewhere, and every week on television, we give clues out as to where it is. Now look, as you say, you don't need an idea, but let me leave this with you, and if you get a chance, look it over, because the meeting's real soon.
Tell me, bud, what did your uncle say when you showed him this?
Oh, I haven't showed it to him, Ponty. He wouldn't listen to me. That's why I brought it to you.
You mean he hasn't seen it?
No, Ponty, look, if you're not interested...
No, wait a minute, bud. The idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but I will give it a bit of a thought.
Well, feel free to use it. I have returned.
Treasure hunt. $1,000 bond. Not bad, but it needs some sort of new twist.
Ponty, I'm back. I changed my mind.
Hi, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being cold to me. But I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Your letter of resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you understand? I resigned, quit, left you forever.
Why did you do that?
Because I was hurt, humiliated, ignored,
Who
upset.
did that to you?
You did.
I did? Why, it couldn't have been me. Now listen, Miss Pilkington, I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True?
True.
Now, Miss Pilkington, I've got to talk to you.
Must you call me that? Couldn't you call me Rosemary?
No. And I want you to call me Mr. Finch. Well, that is until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come now. I thought we had that all settled.
Well, I keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now, can we talk about something a little more serious?
Sure.
And now, Miss Pilkington, I think I've come up with a new idea for a television program. Thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The prize would be $1,000 bond. Do you think that's enough? Maybe we ought to make it $10,000. Now listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we made it $100,000? $200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give away the whole company. What a prize. Oh, I don't mean the whole company. I mean stock in the company. People can't resist it nowadays. Oh, I've got to talk to Mr. Bigley. Got to give me a postponement on this one. You know something? I think I'll take him this one in person.
Oh, good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thanks, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by a man with a goal, to watch as he climbs with a purpose in life and purity of soul. Oh, to be there wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
During business hours, what the hell do you want?
JB, you remember that television idea I once told you about? The treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought of that treasure hunt.
Good. I just wanted to remind you didn't like it.
Sweetheart, I told you that during business hours I can't meet with you.
Well, I did not tend to embarrass you. I came strictly for a business purpose.
Business?
Yes. I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Your resignation. And what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles. Teddy, you can't! Tell me what this is about.
Well, I just got a letter from one of my girlfriends. She's working for a big cosmetic firm out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
Yes, and all those big, glamorous department stores, and she can get me a job.
Well, that's undignified. You can't run around demonstrating some fake goo.
Oh, it's not a fake. It's a very fine skin cream called Dermoblast. Do you know what it's made from?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
I was afraid of that. You said you wanted a future. What kind of career is there in shark bellies?
Well, more than there is around here. Not a single guy will use me as a secretary. They stay away from me like I had an extremely tropical disease.
Hetty, if you could just be patient.
No. I've made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
Oh, I'll manage somehow. Only how will I spend those lonely nights?
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
You'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
Oh, gee, you really mean that?
Of course I do. I know. I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Bigley. Old money bags. Why, people come to me with treasure hunts. My day is spent talking money. And what does it mean? Nothing. Hetty, nothing means anything without you.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Don't go getting sincere. That's not fair.
Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold? Well, far beyond all measure, maybe here in my hands I hold. Ah, but where will I find that one treasure of treasures? The love from a heart of gold.
I never knew you felt that way.
Well, nobody knows this, but I'm an extremely emotional person.
Well, damn it, so am I. Where will I find the treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine,
Rain or shine,
hot or cold.
hot or cold.
Well, far beyond all measure, maybe here in my hands I'll hold. Oh, but where will I find a treasure?
Are you out of your mind? I mean, I have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Hetty, if you could just be patient.
All right, dear. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye, wickets, hello, Durblast.
But Hetty.
Wait. You know I should be very angry with you, cutie pie.
Hetty, are you quitting?
Well, unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Hey, maybe we can help each other.
Good, let's bust out together.
No, I hesitate. Look, I've got to talk to you in private. Where could we meet?
Let's go to my place.
This is business.
All right, let's go to yours. Okay, tell you what, why don't you take me out to lunch? Meet you downstairs, say 1 o'clock?
Well, I don't know.
Well, now look here, Finch. Do you want to talk or don't you?
Well, okay. But we better meet around the corner, just to be safe.
Gotcha, cutie. Chicken.
Hello. Yeah, I'm down here. I'm in the executive washroom. The meeting's at 4:30. Come on down, we'll make plans.
So, Breath, big meetings today, huh?
Yeah.
You hear anything about what Finch is planning?
JB gave him a postponement, so he must have something. I don't mind telling you boys, I'm starting to get scared of Finch.
Oh, me too. If we don't stop him pretty soon, I tell
He'll
you.
have us all working in the mailroom.
True.
Hi, Ned.
Hey, bud, you hear anything?
Oh, chaps. Finch is going ahead with, well, let's just say he's as good as dead. Excuse me. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant.
I don't know, Finch has a way of bouncing back. I wouldn't believe he was dead if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I'd agree with you. Finch is smart. But don't forget, he's in charge of advertising now, and that does something to men's brains. Uh-oh. Hey, who took my new improved extra strength wild fruit cream oil and the handy dandy pump dispenser?
Hiya, men.
All set for the big meeting?
Could be. Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket. Thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop that man. That man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face. That face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must. Say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and that grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's that bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart,
I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. And with the slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Or he'll stop me. Big wheel, big fever. Rolling hot with front office fever. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that.
Oh, I believe in you.
Don't let him be such a hero.
I believe in you.
Stop that man, gotta stop him, stop that man, gotta stop him, stop that man, gotta stop that man.
The farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
Nice and early. Sit down by Uncle Jasper. Hi, Matt.
Hi, bud.
I was gonna sit there.
Sit there.
Hey, Ernie. How you doing? I believe I'm Matt. Ernie. Bye, Dad. Ernie. Matt. Ernie.
Joe. Bud. Matt. Joe.
I believe I'm sitting here. Sure.
I believe you're mistaken, Jack. That's my seat.
Joe. I believe I'm sitting
Jack.
here. Oh, no, I don't have a chair at all. Oh, the nervous some people. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Jasper. JB.
Gentlemen, where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
Well, we'll start without him. We've got a lot to cover before we get to Finch's presentation. Brett,
Yes, JB.
that stuff you recommended for my crabgrass does not work at all.
I don't understand it, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn is a mess. Better come up with something new.
Yes, JB.
We never had this problem at our place.
Really? What do you use?
Cement. Just a joke, JB.
Gentlemen, you will excuse my nephew. It's a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity.
Oh.
Let's see here. Yes? Well, send him up. We've been waiting for him. It's Finch.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, well, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch. What the hell is that?
It's a picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. Gives you an idea of the impact that our new television show is going to have. And now, JB, an example of the kind of national publicity you can look forward to.
Oh, God.
The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, Golfer of the Year.
Very interesting.
Now this is a map of the potential wicket market divided into social, geographic, and ethnic locations. It shows how we'll make deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in those areas where our resistance has long been weakest.
I like this sort of thinking.
Thank you, sir. Now this is a chart of the past fiscal year, which demonstrates the disastrous effects that our former advertising policy had in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Notice The sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And this is what's going to happen when we get back on our feet again, which we will. Up, up, up. And there you have it.
Sounds great, Finch. I think you've done it. Very good, very good.
JB? How rude! JB, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What's his idea?
Well, you heard. A television show that will give us penetration and peak reaction. Very good, Finch. It sounds great, doesn't it, men?
But JB, what's his idea for the television show?
Why must you be so damn negative? The only things you've ever come up with are lousy ideas like treasure hunts. Tell me, Finch, what is your idea?
Well, sir, I don't think I'm going to tell you.
Well, why not?
Well, JB, I've always thought of you as a man open to new ideas. But now, I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
By the way you just spoke to Bud about his idea. You dismissed it. The fact is, JB, there are treasure hunts, and then there are treasure hunts. Well, when Bud brought it to me, I thought it was a lousy idea myself.
Oh, I should hope so.
But then I realized something. You know, an idea in itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Why, Leonardo da Vinci drew up some sketches for a flying machine. But it took American know-how to turn those sketches into something like the Boeing 747. Why, a man named Gatlin. Why, he invented a tiny little machine gun. But it took a great mind to develop that little machine gun into a great show like The Untouchables. I tell you, when I thought about that, Bud's little idea became a challenge to me, and I said to myself, I'm going to take that little idea Bud frumps and defrump it.
Oh, you people are so nasty.
My idea for a prize isn't a bond, and it's not money, it's stock. Stock, 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 stock. 50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company?
Well, people like it better than money nowadays. How can we give away 50,000 extra shares of stock? Why, that's easy. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from a sinking fund and issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert to non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Tell me that again.
I can't.
Can't be done, JB.
It can't be done.
But if it could, it would create such tremendous excitement.
But it can't be done.
But if it could.
But it can't.
JB, just for one moment, say that it could. What's your answer?
I forgot the question.
We can't give away stock.
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Please, let me go on with my presentation.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, sir. But the public loves them. I tell you, if anyone comes up with an unrigged, unfixed way to give away something for nothing, he's gonna clean up. And I have a new twist. Gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the worldwide wicked treasure girl.
What is this?
Oh no. This, JB, is the new twist that'll take the country by storm. I'm combining greed with sex. Can't miss. Go ahead, Hetty.
Hello there. I'm the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'm going to bring you a clue to where the worldwide wicked treasure has been stashed.
That's buried, Hetty. Buried.
Yeah, buried. This eye patch gets me mixed up.
Very nice, Miss LaRue.
Now,
very nice.
JB, Miss LaRue is only helping me demonstrate the idea. She won't be the actual treasure girl.
Naturally. Oh.
When we go on the air, I think we need a big name personality.
Of course. Oh. Well, I'm leaving the firm anyway. Of course.
Offhand, I'd say this would be a good job for someone like Vanna White.
Why don't we just get somebody like Queen Elizabeth?
This is an American show, bud. Now, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock.
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Just a moment. I'll take care of that back breath. Gentlemen, and Miss LaRue, will you please leave me for a moment with Mr. Finch?
That's right. You take care of this, JB. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC? What about the stockholders?
What about the board of directors?
What about the Federal Trade Commission?
What about federal statutes?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
JB, they're all petty.
Finch, you're a bright young man, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
You've missed the boat. You haven't thought this out properly.
I don't understand.
Tell me, why does this treasure girl have to be a big-name personality?
Sir?
Well, how would it be if she were more identified with the company? A real
worldwide wicked girl.
Yes. Maybe. Say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Why, instead of an artificial actress, we'll have plain, simple Hetty LaRue, the girl next door. That was a brilliant thought, JB.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it?
Then it's all settled?
Just a moment. Finch, where are you going to hide this treasure?
JB, this show is completely unrigged. Not even the treasure girl is going to know where the treasure's hidden.
Well, I would like to know.
Well, okay. But it'll be a little secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl is going to give over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon, where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell was that?
Tough clue, wasn't it? But if you'll notice, the first letters of each line of the clue are WWWB. Worldwide Wicked Buildings.
You're going to use our building?
Yes, I'm going to hide 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings nationwide.
You'll have millions of people running all over the buildings looking for the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you couldn't figure out the clue, do you think the average viewer is going to guess it? Good point. You can come in now, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I'm thinking of going ahead with the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. Of course, I'll want your approval.
JB, this is an absolutely crazy motion, and
I like it.
Oh, God, I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I like it. We like it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Roderick Blakely for WWWC-TV. And now, the Worldwide Wicket Company, whose slogan for over 100 years has been Worldwide Wickets for a Wider World, presents live from Madison Avenue, in the interests of better television programming, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. And now, for our opening number, we present an authentic, traditional folk dance of the bold pirate folk of the Spanish Main, danced for your pleasure by the Jolly Wicket and Wicket.
on soon.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The worldwide wicked treasure girl.
The worldwide wicked treasure girl.
The excitement's really starting to get to me. I'm beginning to wonder where the treasure is myself.
Yes, where is it, Conti?
No. The only people who know where the treasure's hidden are JB and myself. Right, JB?
Right, Conti.
Hello there. Well, I'm about to give you the first clue in the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. In 10 different places in this great country of ours, there's buried 5,000 shares of stock, making a total of 50,000 shares in all. Oh! And now for the first clue.
The first clue?
The first clue is west of the sun.
Just one moment, treasure girl. My lovely assistant is holding a Bible. Will you place your right hand on it, please, Miss LaRue?
Is this the real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue. Now,
What's the
Miss
matter with
LaRue.
her? She looks surprised, as she is. I wanted this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That could be very dangerous.
I think it's going to be very effective.
Miss LaRue, do you swear that there has been no fixing or rigging in connection with this show, and that the clue you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, free from any trickery, chicanery, or dishonesty?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue? Miss LaRue.
You see, we are going to get in trouble.
Why? You and I are the only ones who know where the treasure's hidden. She doesn't know. Does she?
Let's watch the program.
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden?
Oh, hey, look, I do not wish to take a bum rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is. I found out last night. There's treasure hidden in all the worldwide wicked buildings right now. The first
Girls, no!
In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
Has anybody found Finch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
We didn't find him yet.
No, but we're still looking for him. I haven't seen him.
Where's Finch? I don't know, Brad. Well, Jamie wants him as quick as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Come back here, you!
What are you doing?
It's another treasure hunter. This little nut tries to sneak past me 3 times.
This little nut is the chairman of the board. Mr. Whomper.
Chair of the board. They all belike to me.
If you'll come with me, Mr. Whomper, to JB's office, maybe we can get that. Keep looking for Finch. Come on.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty?
No, Miss Jones, I haven't, and I'm so worried about him.
So boy, Mike. He was such a nice boy.
Was? What did they do to him?
I don't know. Somebody's head has to roll. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's terrible.
Honey, you'll think of something, won't you, Ponty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Oh, Rosemary, I'm so glad you're here.
Where were you?
Oh, out on the streets, walking, thinking.
You have a bruise on your forehead.
It's nothing. I got it last night. He threw me out of a bar.
Why did they do that?
I didn't buy anything.
Why don't you go home?
No. I'm gonna go in there and face the music.
Aha! You! You! You!
Well, I guess this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the world collapses around his ears? Nothing.
But Ponty, I know, with that mind of yours...
Rosemary, get that mind of mine away. I'm gonna go in there, make a clean breast of everything, go back to doing what I did before I came here.
What were you?
I was an exterior decorator. There I go again. Can't even tell you the truth. Rosemary, I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you do. I'm sticking with you. I walked out on you once.
You did? Rosemary, you can't be the wife of a window washer. That's no life for a woman. You, sitting at home, while I'm up there never knowing if I've landed safely.
Now you listen to me.
At ease, boys. Finch, you're wanted in JB's office.
I thought I'd go and wash up first.
You're wanted now.
Gee, bud, can't I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye. I just want
Come
to feel
along.
it. But you didn't even give me a chance to finish what I wanted to say to her.
Said goodbye. Attention.
Rosemary.
About face.
What I wanted to
March.
say is that I would have done it never happened.
Auntie, why the hell should you go in there and face those monsters? Go ahead, run away and escape, and I'll pretend I didn't see you. Broad lang syne.
No, bud. I'm gonna go in there and take what's coming to me. You know something? I would have thought you'd be happy if they killed me.
If only I could be sure.
Men are here, JB. You all know Mr. Wally Wamper, chairman of the board.
Now, Wally, I want to say before we go any further that I realize I'm the president of this company, the man who's responsible for everything that goes on here, and I just want to say that anything that happened is not my fault. You'll be happy to know there's a bright side to all this, Wally. We found somebody to pin it on. Have they found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in now, sir.
Good. You'll soon see, Wally, where the blame for all of this lies. And when he gets here, I'll do all the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
He's here, sir. Look, Mr. Bigley, I'd like to explain.
Never mind. I'll do all the talking. Oh, by the way, you've never met Mr. Whomper, the chairman of the board?
How do you do, Mr. Whomper? Look, Mr. Whomper, I'd like to explain
No
what happened.
speeches, Finch, no speeches. It's all settled. I just want you to sign a simple letter of resignation in which you accept all the blame for what went on.
Okay, Mr. Bigley.
What was that?
I'll do what you said.
Are you sure this isn't one of your tricks, Finch?
No, Mr. Bigley. You see, this company's been pretty good to me. And now I'm going to take the blame for what happened and go back to doing what I did before I came here.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kidding. I started out as a window washer. What the hell do you think I was, a rail splitter? College man. Hey, so you started out as a window washer, huh?
Yes, sir, Mr.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Well, tell me, Finch.
Oh, please. Call me Ponty.
All right, Ponty. Boy, I'll tell you, it's been a long time since I had somebody around here I could talk to. But how did you happen to get into this business?
Well, you see, I had this little book.
Hey, me too.
Mine was on how to succeed in business.
No. See, my book was more useful. I used to book bets for all the other window washers. Cleaned up a bundle. I should have stood in that business. But we got 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock is down 5 points. We are the laughing stock of this entire industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Now, Ponty, how did this happen? Now I can understand. A college man pulling a boner like this, hey, but not no window washer.
Now, Mr. Whopper, if there's one thing I won't do, is take credit for another man's ideas. Even if he is the boss's nephew.
Come here. You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew?
Nephew.
Nephew. Oh, nephew. Well, he's not my nephew, Wally. He's my wife's nephew. Now, Wally, I know this seems like nepotism, but it's not. I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
No, when he brought me the idea, I thought it was a lousy idea. Then when Finch brought it to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea. And I told Finch it was a lousy idea.
Then why did you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts and treasure girls?
Well, now, Wally, wait a minute. Finch can't deny that he dressed it all up. The idea for the treasure girl was his.
That's right.
I know. That idea was mine.
Hey, and not a bad one. Hey, but who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato?
Now, Wally, I don't want you to get the wrong ideas. This is a very nice girl, Wally. You ought to talk to her.
Oh, I intend to. I think I got the whole picture now. The question is what to do, and who to do it to.
Now, Mr. Whopper, before you go making any hasty decisions, why, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. You see, although we're all part of this old corporate setup, why, deep down inside, we're flesh and blood. Why, we're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elves, my friend, and I may join the Shriners. Still other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble time bind all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man? So, Wally, before you consider firing Mr. Bigley...
Who's considering that?
Now I know what's going through that mind of yours. You'd like to clear out the whole company from top to bottom. Well, that's the obvious move. but before you do that, please, remember this. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. We're in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man? Oh, kid! Is there really a brother? Yes, you're a brother of man. You are a brother. On the level of brotherhood of man. Oh yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds. Brotherhood of man. Yes, your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother. You can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing, down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I
Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing, down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing, down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Your lifelong membership. All right. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
Come on, guys. Give me a break. We were always the best of friends, Max. Remember the fun, the dates, Ernest? Oh, you I never liked. Look, I can make it worth your while. No, I can't. Well, it doesn't pay to be decent anyhow. But I'm not going. And you can't make me. Nope, I'm not going. Nope, no. Wait a minute. I'm too young. I'm just a boy. I'll get sick.
Hey, Smitty, any news yet? I haven't heard a thing yet. Say, Mr. Jenkins, have you heard anything yet?
I don't know a thing yet, Smitty.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may I have a minute? As you know, there have been a lot of changes around here at Worldwide Wickets. Why, I'm speaking to you in my new capacity of Vice President, in charge of employee adjustment and psychological morale. Mr. Cackerberry is now in charge of personnel. Now I would like you to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, Mr. J.B. Bigley.
Oh, yes. Well, I can honestly say that Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever. And I feel a lot of the results should go to a certain bright and loyal young man. Come here, Finch. Here. As you know, this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. His As a matter of fact, for a while there, I thought he was after my job. But luckily for me, he didn't want it.
No, JB, your job is much too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, you should go to a great man and a great humanitarian. The chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Wamper. Incidentally, folks, Mr. Wamper has his charming new wife with him today. Let's get them both out here. Mr. and Mrs. Wamper. Now, Mr. Wamper told me that he didn't want to make any speeches, him being a newlywed and all, but I would like to make one surprise announcement about him. After his long and hard years of devotion to the company, he has decided to retire as chairman of the board, and he and his wife will be taking a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Ooh, what a surprise! You didn't tell me.
Hey, I didn't know that. Eh, what the hell? It's not a bad idea. That gives me more time to concentrate on you.
But Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board? As if I didn't know.
No, wait just a moment. I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch first.
Rosemary, your husband's calling you.
Oh, Rosemary, they've decided to make me chairman of the board. It's a tough decision. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom, or you're chairman of the board, or you're president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again?
I love you.
No, before that.
Miss Jones, take a wire to the White House. Dear Ron, watch out!
We play it the company way. Executive policy.
Say business.
What's business?
production staff. On the bottom, we have Matthew and Kathy. On the top row from left to right is Scott, Steve, Meg, Sue, Melissa, and here comes Allison jumping down low.
Let's all sit up now.
Wait, one more picture.
Ready, Maddie? Support my legs. Ready? 1, 2, catch my legs.
Watch out for that one.
It was a great show. Sue Peters thought it was wonderful. That's because of the
For those of you who don't realize, that is a major compliment, and that is why they're getting so excited.
Would you stop commenting?
I am now. That was Jane Smitty Birch.